What it do, Million Nation? Some big season 6 speculation about whether Olympus will or will not come in season 6. Well, today I'm going to break down and going over a video that was made by Dragano Khan Winchester. And he tweeted this RP Olympus tweet yesterday. So after getting a transcript of this video, because this video is in Portuguese, credit to Lord 5 for the transcript and Shrotar as always. Let's go and get into the transcript and break down his video with this transcript right here. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. I'm going to start at the very top. I'm not going to read every single paragraph in this transcript. I'm just going to highlight the main key points. Let's go and start at the very top. We'll start off here. It said this video is going to be one of the most complicated videos for me to do. Not only because it goes against everything the game has shown, but also because it goes against the belief of basically 100% community about the so desired and long awaited as to launch new map for Season 6 of Apex Legends, the map that will be located in Samadhi called Olympus. And now, as he says, I must warn you that just like every one of my videos and leaks, you must take this as non-official information. Even more, for it goes against everything Apex has already teased as lore and everything else already shown. So basically, I'm going to paddle against the current once again. If I'm wrong, that's okay, perfect. I kind of wish to be wrong. If I'm correct, patience. And so now he says, the official confirmation of the new map could only come from Respawn, EA, or for proper reference in game, which we had in a Broken Ghost epilogue when Ash welcomed us to Olympus, the new map. Add to this, a chat room talk between Octane and Lifeline reinforced that they're going to wherever the games go. If that place is Olympus, that's okay to them, and they talk ending with it until Season 6 message. For the savvy ones, half a word is enough. So as we saw at the end of the epilogue, as we put the helmet on Ash and he says, welcome us to Olympus. And then we saw with, the conversation between Octane and Lifeline to where they're going back and forth. And then, what it says, Lifeline says we go to wherever the games go. So that gives us speculation. Okay, we're going to Olympus in Season 6. And now, but I heard that, okay, maybe the Olympus map could just be a quest. It'll only be available in a quest, but we'll see. But let's go and continue reading. And so now, he said, there's no reference to make us believe that we will go to another route, or at least the Apex games are going to another location. Up until here, we consider it as officially confirmed since was shown in game. And so now here comes the juicy part. So what I'll say next comes from my most trusted Apex Legends source at the moment. I never mentioned this person in my channel, and I won't say anything more than that. I won't cite this person. I sense it wouldn't make sense, and I want to keep this person anonymous. It's the same person that leaked me Mirage Heirloom, and so I made a video about it and described it in details. 100% was in fact legit. It was the same person that leaked Skull Town Destruction, which at the time I didn't believe that much, and clearly that's a mistake of mine since now we know. So now we know it's true. Furthermore, it talks about the next to heirlooms, the 4 legend battle pass skins, the future content was given by this person. And then he comes and says, in short, this person really knows what it's saying and risk a lot of leaking me content before. I never mentioned this person before to shoot him as he asked to. So now, according to this person, the Olympus map will be in fact released in Season 6 of Apex, and that was the plan of the Respawn team. However, since there's a work from home, some loose ends in the map could not be tightened up. As we speak, the new map will provide a bad experience for players, from random bugs and glitches to various ways of game crashes in all platforms. Obviously, that would be terrible, and so the dev team delayed the release of the Olympus map. That's the info that I had to give you guys. And so now, obviously, of course, we know with the pandemic and people and developers work from home, not just in Respawn, but from all parts of the game industry. So, so obviously, if they do if we do get Olympus in Season 6, so like in the next 2 weeks on August 18th, when Season 6 is supposed to start, there's fear that, there's be a lot of bugs and glitches to where it can cause a game crash. All right. So that gives me 2 theories that either A, Season 5 will be extended, or Season 6 may be delayed if we want to get the new map, or we may wait until Season 7 to get the new Olympus map. All right, because of COVID, everybody working from home, that can mess up the whole plan. All right, so that's one of my two theories, based off this transcript so far. All right, and so we talked about how just like you have enough reason to doubt it, and I said before, teasers and evidence of the new season happening in Olympus was shown in game and Ash dialogue and Lifeline talk with Octane. And so now, however, quite frankly, I'm torn between rationality and trust, since it's a person that risks a lot to put me where I'm at now. Someone that I never lacked truthiness with his leaks. I even made a video in the beginning of season 5 with a lot of info about the next heirloom to be released, and all checked out as you guys saw. And a lot more besides that too. I already saw the next 4 legends, the next 2 legend heirlooms. I know the next bad patch wrapped the skin. This person was a lot to show me all that. So now he going to say, I'm divided between the reason of what I've seen in the game pointing towards a new map and the trust in the person that, as I said, I trusted with my eyes closed. And so he going to says, again, I'm not asking anyone to believe what I'm saying today. I will never ask you to believe me or my videos. My work is to share some of the info that I have. As long as those infos appear to be some realistic and useful to people, this saying people can judge if my work is worth being followed. To make it very clear, I never ask to trust me, especially not to praise third parties. One thing is me believing something because of my personal experience. Another one is people believing it just because I believe. I think that's pretty dangerous. And so now he continues. So back to the point, calmly and coherently analyzing that theory that Samadhi won't come, that Olympus won't come in the season 6 beginning, or that we won't have a new map in next season. All that could potentially explain why we're having teasers of World's Edge at the moment. Also said in a recent video that Respawn releasing those teasers does not make any sense if they don't plan to make changes on World's Edge match. And we believe that because Olympus release looks certain. However, if Olympus is not released from the beginning of the next season, the only remaining possibility is that a huge change will occur in World's Edge. Since Kings Canyon has changed a lot already in current season, that will explain those new minor changes in World's Edge at the moment. So he's referring to the teasers that are currently in World's Edge, the construction signs that was in drill site, the dome, I believe, near the dome area. So those are teasers, and also the crane where it had a rocket also as well. So those are the teasers that he is referring to. Now we have speculation believe, okay, it just about to say Revenant. Respawn, they're just trying to fake us out, they're trying to bamboozle us, they're thinking that we're gonna get a World's Edge update. But actually we're still going to a new map. So he on says, frankly, I have no idea what's going to happen if we will have a new map or not. Everything in the game points to where we're going to Samadhi. Even Revenant's hair is already there, and Lubba must destroy it. So as I said, I'm really torn and treat between my trust in this person and what I've seen in game 2. So it's even more complicated for me than to a lot of people that's expecting this game update. Alright, so he goes on and says, beyond those infos about Samadhi, I was informed by various sources that the expectation about the new season is not the best with direct relations to the COVID pandemic. I said that eventually this probably will make an impact, but I didn't expect this so early since I knew this next season development was in its final phase since February. Possibly new map took more time with the work from home transition. That's what WFO means. And so there was a real key point he mentioned. Here. So he goes on and said before in this video, I would also like to share some info that I just received as I was recording this video. Like 4 minutes ago, Respawn made changes on both maps on World's Edge and Kings Canyon, and they plan to release them in really soon in the next few patches. By soon, I did not mean the current season, but the next one, season 6. So, I mean, that is one of the key, just from this line right here, just for what he's saying, and based on his sources, that that we could get a World's Edge and Kings Canyon map updates. Those 2 areas, just get mapped. And I think I posted here, I haven't talked about it in one of the videos, but some of you guys probably already seen it, about the UFO thing that Shrotal Data Mine here is up here for you guys to see. And also they kind of mentioned or teased it in the dev stream, in a dev stream for the Lost Treasure event video. If you didn't catch it, I got a picture here for reference. But so this means that we probably won't get a new map in season 6. That we're gonna get a World's Edge and Kings Canyon map out there, because Olympus map is not finished yet, and so that could be one of the main reasons of what we're gonna get in season 6. All right, so let me go and read through here. I think this was the last main key point. He's going to say this reinforced even more the possibility of no new map. As I was quoting, I received a lot of stuff. Being honest, I would be surprised this new map really comes to Apex. Again, like I said before, the leaks Can't be wrong. I'll read the last one. As I'm recording right now, I'm reading my emails, messages on Twitter, a lot of other things. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. All I know is that all that was not planned. The plan was to release a new map in Season 6. Evidence point to that. I hope on my heart this is false, but as recording this, other people are saying the same. It's not the same source. The probability seems to be a bit higher than expected. If Olympus not released, keep in mind that this wasn't what Respawn planned. They had planned for this to be released. So, in my opinion, based off this paragraph here and based off his video and him saying that and crediting his source, you know, I was hoping for a huge update with Season 6. I think now would be a good time, I guess, trying to regain traction, because as of right now in Season 5, we really didn't get. We're not getting a whole lot of new content. I know August 11th, we're supposed to get Always Be Closing Evo mode. That's supposed to come out next Tuesday. You know, you can say, okay, that's another recycle mode, but just with Evo shields. All right. You know, so in my personal opinion, I don't know how long people are going to continue playing that mode. Of course, it's something. And then, as far as I know, we're not going to get another patch until you know, Season 6. So we could see Season 6 being delayed as well. You know, that could be the case, whether it be a week or 2 weeks, or either that, or we're gonna get like you mentioned, a Royals Edge of Kings Canyon map update, which, in my opinion, I think that it will be good for a couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, and then people made us get disengaged again, like the drought that we're going in right now. But so now, based on his video, like I said, and based on this transcript, you know, he knows what he's talking about. And as I mentioned in my video, guys, you know, as always, you know, I say these are leaks, whether it's by Shrutal, Tobias, or whatever. And I say, okay, you always take these leaks with a grain of salt. So same thing here with this video, you know, I always take it with a grain of salt. But, you know, this is big information, you know, especially, you know, almost less than 2 weeks before Season 6. And I think, you know, with the players right now, this drought that we're in with content, you know, if we just get a Kings Canyon Royals Edge update, okay, yes, that would be great. But at the same time, but I think the main key point that will probably, you know, turn off some players or probably, you know, get some people upset was because we got to actually tease in game with the quest, but we don't get it in Season 6. So it's kind of like, okay, you tell me this, you tell me that we're going to Olympus in Season 6, but then we don't. So, you know, that could cause a lot of backlash on Respawn. You know, I hope it doesn't, you know, rolls out that way. Because of course, you know, guys, you know, they're humans too. We all deal with pandemic, you know, it's messing with everybody's release time, things like that. But, you know, that's my thoughts on it, on everything. You know, I started heard rumblings of the Season 6 being delayed or probably pushed back, or the map not coming, you know, like within the last like several days. Even before he made his video. So I don't know who the leaker is. I'm not gonna try to figure out who it is. But yeah, so let me go ahead and just wrap it up. So that's pretty much my theory, my thoughts on all this. And so, you know, what do you guys think? Do you think we'll still get a new map in Season 6? Will we still go to Olympus? You know, what are you guys' opinion? Or will you guys be happy with just a Royals Edge of Kings Canyon update? You know, also too, I think if they add like a new gun, also we're gonna get a new legend. But maybe we get a new gun where like it's the vault or whatever. You know, hopefully, like we should get a new gun this season. You know, I would highly doubt that we just get a map update with no new gun as well. I think that will just, you know, not go so well, in my opinion, with the player base. Put down in the comments below what you guys think about, you know, this video, this transcript. I'll drop the video and the transcript down in the link below. As always, guys, make sure you guys leave a like if you enjoy the content, subscribe if you love it, and I'll talk to you later, Man Nation. Peace.